Okay. Good morning to all. Sorry for delay due to some unavoidable things. So in the continuation of the BPHS reading, last week we completed up to chapter 8. Now start with chapter 9. Chapter 8 is called Atha Arishtadhyaya. So evils at birth. So there are some specific combinations in the birth chart shows unavoidable evils in the birth chart itself. So that's why the kid survival is sometimes very difficult, or there will be high health issues to mother and child. So these are all called evils. So what are those evils? Maharshi is saying in some information. So we'll start. So Ravi sir, ready?
Ravi sir. Jnana sir, you continue, sir.
Yeah, okay. The first sloka. Adau Janmangato Vipra Arishtam Vicharayet Tatastanva Vibhavanam Jatakasya Palam Vadet. So Maharshi Parasara is talking with his disciple Maitreya. So he's saying, "O Brahmin, first of all, estimate the evils and checking factors thereof through the ascendant, and then declare the effects of the 12th bhavas." The ascendant is the most important point in any chart regarding of causing any evils or counteracting evils till the native is 32. Hence, the sage refers to the ascendant specifically in the matter of Bala Arishta. Bala Arishta means is infant mortality, and cautions that up to age of 24. There is no definite assurance about longevity being made because the longevity is completely under the hands of the God. So under the Brahma. So we can't decide ourselves. The moon becomes important in the matter of evils and checking factors of longevity from the age of 32 up to 64th year. And the sun is the center of this respect from the age of 64. This doesn't mean that the evils from the moon do not operate till the 32nd year of age, and so on and so forth. Here he is only giving the reference, the causing of your age factors. The moon, how till what age he will govern, and sun from which age to till what age he will govern. These are the high level, but this is not such that is only exact it will happen. Next sloka. Chaturvimshati varshani yavat gachanti janmataha janmarishtam tu tavat syadhayurdhaya na chintayet. So evils causing premature end exist up to 24th year of one's age. What is saying? Till age of 24, any native That is called premature death generally. So whether that is the yoga is exist in the chart or not, we need to see. That will give some planet configuration. As such, no definite calculation of lifespan should be made till such year of age. So Maharshi is saying till 24 year of age, we shouldn't tell about the age, how much age he is going to have. While the sage declares that up to 24th year, it will not be possible to declare definitely in the matter of longevity. Other works like Hora Sara, Jyotisharnava Navanitam, Sarvartha Chintamani, Jataka Parijata, Paladipika, etc. say that longevity calculations will be futile till the 12th year of age. So here see, some earlier notes are mentioned that till 24th year of age shouldn't see about Ayurveda. But other classics, whatever is mentioned here, Sarvartha Chintamani, Jataka Parijata, etc., they say that till age of 12th year of age, you shouldn't see. Next sloka. Shashtashtari Shpagarchandraha Kurau Ketachcha Vikshitaha Jatasya Mrutyadaha Sadya Satvarshahi Shubekshitaha Rashivanmrutyudvadaha Saumyachedrakaha Kruravikshitaha Vishorjhatasya Masena Lagne Saumya Vivarjite Yasya Janmani Dhisyaha Syu Sarvarko Indukuja Badaha Tasyatvashi Jarnati Cha Brataha Cha Nidhanam Vade Vapekshite Yutho Bhaumo Lagna go na Shubekshita Mrutyu Dastvastamate Api Saurena Arkena Va Yutaha.
Sir, yeah, I joined, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Short life combinations. Should the moon be in the 6th, 8th, and 12th from the ascendant and be in aspect to a malefic, the child will die soon. If in the process there be a benefic aspect, it may live up to 8. If a benefic is retrograde in 6th, 8th, and 12th, being in the aspect to the malefic, death will occur within a month of birth. This is true only when the ascendant is unoccupied by a benefic. Should be the 5th occupied by the Saturn, Mars, and Sun jointly, early death of mother and brother will come to pass. Mars placed in the ascendant or in the 8th and in the conjunct Saturn or Sun or be in aspect to the malefic, being prefix of benefic aspect will prove a source of immediate death. Here, pertinent query may emerge as to why the sage mentions combinations of premature death. Premature death, while longevity cannot be decidedly declared up to 24th year of age, as per his own statement. These yogas will guide us to detect the immediate defects for longevity and resort to remedial measures like fire sacrifice, prayers, donations, medicine, etc., and save from akala mrityu or premature death. Write chapter 5 of Parasara. The moon in an evil house at birth and in aspect to the malefic will cause early death. Even a benefic aspect on the moon in the said yoga will cause the end of the age of 8, suggests the sage. If she is increasing, this need not be feared. When this book was written, there is no hospital or medical advanced technologies. So at that time, on the basis of the sources available, maybe he written based on given these combinations of premature death. But nowadays we are having advanced technology in the medical field, so we don't no need to fear about these things. So if it is as per the sage, it is said that if moon occupies 6th, 8th, 12th from the ascendant and aspected by malefic, the child will die soon. In my horoscope, I got moon in 8th house and it is aspected by Rahu. But I have Jupiter also combined with moon in 8th house. So when this was written, there is no medical facilities available. This need to be underlined, and we should not give such a predictions that when we saw a chart, premature death will occur. Okay. Sir, you may add, sir.
Yeah, that is true. But the thing is, suppose, for example, your chart also is moon is with Jupiter. So whatever dosha is moon is getting because of sitting in 8th house, that is get nullified. And Lagna should be strong. If it is Lagna is, and Lagna Lord is weak, moon in evil house like 6th, 8th and 12th houses, definitely there is a death-like situation. The child will get in early age, that we can't avoid. But Maharshi is saying this is the cause, but at the same time there are exceptions. So we forget them exceptions. Those exceptions will work accordingly. Next shloka. Chandra Surya Grahe Rahu Chandra Surya Yuto Yadi Sauri Bhaume Kshitam Lagnam Pakshamekam Sajivati. Karmasthane Stitas Shaurihi Shatrusthane Kalanidhi Shitija Saptamastane Sahamatra Vipadyate. Lagne Bhaskara Putracha Nidhane Chandrama Yadi Trutiyasto Yada Jivaha Nayati Yamandiram. Horayam Navame Suryaha Saptamasta Chanaichara Ekadashe Guruhu Shukro Masamekam Sajivati. Vyaye Sarve Graha Nestaha Surya Shukrendurahvaha Vishesha Snasha Kartaro Drushta Va Bhangikarinaha.
Sir, if Saturn Mars aspect the ascendant as the luminaries join Rahu elsewhere, the child will live only for a fortnight. Immediate death of child along with its mother will occur if Saturn is in 10th. He is saying that if Saturn and Mars aspect ascendant and Rahu also joins somewhere else, he positioned and he joined with this aspecting ascendant, the child will live only for a fortnight. So the immediate death of child along with the mother will occur if Saturn is in 10th and moon is in 6th and Mars is in 7th. So he is saying that if Saturn occupies 10th house and moon occupies 6th house and Mars in 7th, the child will die along with his mother. One will immediately go to the head of Yama if Saturn is in the ascendant, while the moon and Jupiter are in their order in 8th and 3rd. Only a month will be the span of one's life. Who has the sun in the 9th, Mars in 7th, and Jupiter and Venus in 11th. All the planets in the 12th will be the source of short life. Specifically, the luminaries Venus and Rahu, but the aspect of the one of these four planets on the 12th will counteract such evils. One of the four planets among Sun, Moon, Rahu, and Venus in 12th will contribute to premature end. If there is an aspect of one of these on the 12th, the evils of premature death are checked. This goes to prove that Rahu has aspects. The Sun, however, in the 12th from Libra ascendant will confer a lifespan of 100 years. Word Sloka 16, chapter 10. Infra. So, certain combinations he observed. So, not only theory he written, he checked the charts, the sage checked so many charts, and he written a source for us, written a book for us by checking so many charts and observing so many conditions at that time. So he made that all the notes, all the points where the deaths happening. So it is showing that he made observation of many charts and he noted all the points. So these are certain combinations he given for the premature death. Okay, sir.
Yeah, because we, if we want to learn ourselves, so better to have some charts. The child which are died in early unfortunate conditions within a month, within a very young age, say 1 year, 2 years. So we need to observe that what are the combinations making the child is having such a very low Ayush. Anyway, the Rishi is giving, these are the basic conditions. So these leads to have a short life. That's why the chapter itself is given on the evils. So these are all evil planets like Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Ketu and Sun. So these will make some certain conditions. The effect on health as well as Ayush of the child. If all four planets focusing on a one house, either Lagna or either on moon, so definitely there will be dangerous health-wise. So these are all certain fixed combinations that will be giving the serious problem. Next sloka. Papanvitaha shishi dharme dhyuna lagna gato yadi shubhai ravikshita yutasthada mrityu pradashishoho.
Okay. The moon is capable of causing early end if she is with a malefic in 8th, 7th or ascendant and unrelated to a benefic. So if moon is co-joined with malefics means Mars, Saturn, Sun, Rahu, Ketu. So if he co-joined with malefics and seated in 8th, 7th from the ascendant and without having any benefic aspect, so the person, the child will die early end. Sir.
Yeah, this is also one specific combination. So moon should not be sitting 7th and 8th from Lagna and with malefic aspect. Next sloka. Sangyayam Chandra Horayam Gandante Nidanayavai Pratyekam Chandra Papai Cha Kendra Gaihi Sya Dvinashanam.
So, can you go some up, sir? Okay. I'm not able to see the last para.
Yeah.
Early death will come to pass if there be a birth in the morning or evening junctions, or in a hora ruled by the moon, okay, or in Gandanta, while the moon and malefics occupy angles from the ascendant. There are 3 yogas denoted for a premature death. Birth in Sandhya, as defined in next sloka, birth in hora ruled by moon. For hora, see slokas. Hora means if it is Monday, the first hour is ruled by moon. Like that, in every day, the moon will come the hora was defined for all the grahas. So if it is Monday, the first hour is ruled by moon. Like that, in all the days, the day starts with the day lot. Subsequently, moon will also take that 1 hour in a day. So morning to evening 1 hour and night 1 hour. The birth in Gandanta. Gandanta means Mercury nakshatras and Ketu nakshatras are called as Gandanta. So in each of the 3 yogas, it is prerequisite that the angles from the ascendant be captured by moon and malefics. Gandanta, the last Navamshas of Cancer or Scorpio and of species are called Gandanta. Okay. According to a host of authors, mere Gandanta Lagna or moon in Gandanta will cause premature death. So this Gandanta is somewhat different, I think. So I told about Gandanta Nakshatras.
No, you told correct, but that is a Ketu nakshatra called Gandha Moola nakshatra.
Gandha, yeah.
Gandha Moola. Moola means starting, ending. Gandha, starting point of Gandha. Then end is called Gandhanta. That is a Mercury stars.
Yeah. Here he specified that the last Navamsas of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are called Gandhanta. The Cancer, the last Navamsha is Mercury Nakshatra. The Scorpio also, last Navamshas are Mercury. And Pisces also, last Navamshas are ruled by Mercury. So, Cancer Oscillation Nakshatra is Mercury ruled by, and Scorpio, last Nakshatra is Jesta, it is also ruled by Mercury, and Pisces, Revati Nakshatra, it is also ruled by Mercury. Okay. So, he made, if it is Gandanta and moon is in Gandanta, will cause premature death. So, Gandanta means he is taking only Mercury Navamshas.
Yeah, last Navamshas, normally it goes to Meena Navamsha, the Gandhanta Navamsha. So moon, if it is in the Gandhanta Navamsha, means Meena Navamsha, in the signs of this Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. And angles are occupied by malefics. This leads to severe, less short life. There are so many such combinations. So next, Ravestu Mandaladvasthat Sayam Sandhya Trinadika Tathaivar Dodayat Purvai Prataha Sandhya Trinadika.
Okay. Definition of Sandhya. 3 Gatikas before the sight of a semi-disk of rising sun and similar duration, the following, the sunset, are called as morning to light and evening to light, respectively. So morning to light or Pratah Sandhya lasts for 72 minutes. In the morning before the sight of sun disk locally, and evening to light for a similar duration after the sunset. This definition of Sandhya by the sage is for deciding evils to longevity in childhood. In the context of Kaladasha, Sandhya is defined differently by the sage. Obviously, the purpose wide chapter number 6 of volume 2. Here, 3 Ghatika. Ghatika means 24 minutes. So, 3 Ghatikas before sun semi-disk, half of the sun rising.
Sunrise, yeah. Before
Yeah.
sunrise, 3 Gatika is called Sandhya.
Same with the respective with sunset also. It is called as morning to light and evening to light, respectively. The morning to light, 72 minutes in the morning before the sight of the sun disk locally, and evening to light for the similar duration after sunset. The definition Sandhya by the sage of deciding evils to the longevity Ajay. So Sandhya he used the name Sandhya means it's a morning twilight and evening twilight. That 72 minutes duration. The duration he taken as that Sandhya time. So the child taking birth at the time, he given some definitions, early death definitions. We'll see in the next slokas. Sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this is also one of the most important points. The birth time, whenever it is Sandhya times, is not auspicious time for anything, particularly birth. And at the same time, giving condition, the malefic should be occupied in Kendra. Next sloka. Chakrapurva parardeshu krura saumyeshu kitabe lagnage nidhanam yati natra karya vicharana.
Yes, sir. Early death. Should all the malefics be in the oriental of, while the benefics are in occidental of? Early death of one born in Scorpio will follow. In this case, there is no need of any rethinking. See here, should all the malefics. So we have Jupiter, Venus, except Jupiter, Venus, remaining all we can consider as a malefics. Even moon, if it is near to new moon, he is also malefic. If Mercury co-joined with any malefic, he also become malefic. So only pure 100% benefics are Jupiter and Venus, remaining all malefics. If all the malefics be in the oriental of, while the benefics are in occidental of, early death of one born in Scorpio will follow. In this case, there is no need of any rethinking. So if it is Scorpio, so early death of one born in Scorpio moon, I think so, or else Scorpio ascendant. So if
No, moon 8th house. What is he meaning to say is moon in 8th house, debilitate.
Okay. So we cut the chart into cross section 2 halves. Maybe the upper half is oriental half and below is the occidental half, I think so. So there, moon, if it is in Scorpio, then that no need to rethink. So we can consider as he will die. The area of sir. Sir, went off, sir.
Yeah, here, next. So the same thing, one born in Scorpio ascendant with malefics in the oriental of.
Yeah.
The oriental of, same, 4th house to 10th house is a other half of the sun disk. And 10th house to 4th house is a early disk. Purvardham, Pachimardham. So if malefic sitting in Purvardham, moon is in Scorpio, that is also leads to early death. That's what you want to convey. So again, this the same rule discussed by different rishis in different times. See, this yoga is called, what is saying? Yoga is called Vajramushti Yoga. Who said that's one? Yavanacharya. This is confirmed by Kalyana Varma. The moon should be in the occidental of her if she is a benefic, or be in the oriental of if she is a malefic. If Mercury remains unafflicted by a malefic, this yoga will not come to pass. So that means it will not happen. So again, with the same thing, it depends on conditions, benefics, malefics. But here in this shloka is simply saying the division, 10th to 4th house and 4th to 10th house. So first half, take it the first half is the 10th house to 4th house. If the malefics are there, moon is with malefics, then definitely death. Other side with the benefics, it will not be. Next shloka. Yaya Chaturgataihi Krural Murchu Pachagathai Papa Machagathe Lagne Satyameva Murtim Vadet.
Okay. Malefics in the 12th and 6th are in 8th and the 2nd, while the ascendant is hemmed between other malefics, will bring early death. If ascendant, 2nd and 12th houses are adjacent to ascendant, first house. So if malefics are in 12th house and the second house also is with the malefics and ascendant is hammered, it is called as hammer. So both sides hammer, with hammer beating. So then this person will die early. Malefics in 12th and 6th are in 8th. So if malefics occupied in 12th and 6th or 8th and the 2nd, while the ascendant is hammered between other malefics, will bring early death.
Yeah, so, it's a simple Papakartari yoga. Papakartari is Lagna is Papakartari. Malefics in 12th, 6th and 8th.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll go next shloka. Lagna Saptamagau Papau Chandro Api Krura Samyutaha Yadat Vikshitaha Saumyaihi Shigran Mrutyur Bhavet Thada.
Malefics occupying ascendant and 7th, while the moon is conjunct a malefic with no relief from a benefic, will cause premature death. If malefics are occupying the first house and 7th house, and moon is also with malefic and with no relief from benefic, that means no aspect of benefic, will cause premature death.
Yeah, when benefic means like Jupiter, Venus should aspect it.
How many pages, sir, this chapter?
This chapter, I think so many are there. Number of combinations, right? Up to here.
Okay, 118. Okay, number 4 pages. Yes, sir. Go on, sir.
Shine Rashini Lagnaste Papaihi Kendrastamam Sthithaihi Yo Jato Mrutyumapoti Savipreshan Na Samshayaha.
Early death will be inflicted on the native if decreasing moon is in ascendant while malefics capture 8th and an angle. There is no doubt about that. So if it is the person taking birth near to new moon, so decreasing, decreasing moon, new moon, Amavasya, is in ascendant. That moon is in ascendant, while malefics means Sun, Saturn, Mars, Ketu, Rahu, occupied 8th and an angle. Angle means 1, 4, 7, 10. That is angle. There is no doubt about that. He will die soon.
Yeah, that's why moon is very, very important in any chart. So moon should be very much strong to overcome any problems. Also, Maharshi said in some other shlokas, if moon is not good, whatever the yogas in the chart will not work. So because most of the major yogas linked with the moon's strength. So that's why this evil sadhya, this chapter itself, talking on the moon position, if it is in bad place, afflicted with malefics. So the death can be unavoidable. Next sloka. Papayor madhyagachandro lagnastantima saptagaha achiran mrutyumapnotiyo jatasashisthatha.
The moon in the ascendant, 8th, 12th, or 7th, and hammered between malefics will configure premature death. If moon is situated in ascendant in first house, 8th, 12th, or 7th, and hammered between malefics, if 8th, 12th, and 7th are captured by malefics, will configure to premature death. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is also when famous combination. Next sloka. Papa dvaya madhyagate chandre lagna samashrite saptastamena papena matra sahamruta shishuhu.
Should the moon be in the ascendant, hammered between two malefics with 7th or 8th has a malefic in it, the child will face immediate death along with its mother. Moon occupies the ascendant, and ascendant is hammered between two malefics. Hammered between means the 2nd house and 12th house are occupied by malefics, while the 7th or 8th has a malefic in it. So again, 7th and 8th also need to have a malefic. That combination will bring the death. Sir, we'll stop here, sir.
Yeah. What is the shloka? Is number
Page number 114.
20, up to 20. Yeah.
So these are the pointers. The Rishi alerting by giving the points. If we see these combinations in any chart, we need to understand that there is something bad will happen. So we need to take certain measures to counterattack those things. So don't blindly judge the death.
Yes, death should not be judged without cross-checking all the shlokas. This is this chapter we are going through, right? But this is initial. So there are so many other exceptions also there. Like counterpart will be there. So that yoga will work or not depend on counterparts, counteract with the benefics. So the malefics will be reduced. But we slowly learning the positions of the moon and its position with along with malefics aspecting. We can't say always every time will happen death, but there will be some death-like situations, health issues may arise. That also gives some clue for them.
Here death means red alert. Even that, take this point as very serious. Don't neglect. So to get that attention, he used death, I believe.
Maybe at that time.
Sir, anyone can add anything, or else we'll close this discussion. Vidra, sir.
Sir, if no questions, we can close, sir.
Anyone questions? No? Okay, we'll close it.